this segment, we will study the testimony of an African Zulu shaman, Credo Mutwa, oral keeper of the ancient history of the Zulu people in southern Africa. Credo survived a near-death threatening sickness as a young boy. His survival caused his father to believe that it was a sign that Credo should become a shaman or Sanusi, a healer. Training ensued, and years later, Credo would travel southern Africa and meet up with other healers and mentors, who invited Credo into local secret societies, which were preempted by horrific and gruesome rituals, one of which was having to eat the cooked hand of a corpse.
In some places in southern Africa, if you wanted to learn the secrets of a certain secret society, you had to do dreadful things which I cannot repeat here. And at one time, in Barotse land, in the west of what is today Zambia, my teacher said, look, how far are you willing to go in order to become one of us? I said, I am willing to go anywhere. He looked at me and he said, listen, educated man, we are tired of people like you. White men come amongst us to milk our minds and then to kill us. We want to be sure that we can trust you. And wait, sir. I said, great one, I am willing to do anything. He said, are you? I said, yes. And then they went into a graveyard, and from there they removed the hand of a corpse, dead 2 days, and they brought it and they challenged me to cook it and eat it. I did so. And these were the people who first told me about a race of highly intelligent beings which they called the Chitauri, the talkers, a race of creatures which look like reptiles, who have ruled the world for hundreds, if not thousands of years. Through this dreadful act, I was able to gain knowledge which was denied to even the highest Sangomas, because they would not go through the ritual I went through.
In 1959, Credo was abducted by the Chitauri, another word for reptilians, and found himself inside a cavern laying on a gurney. Short alien-type creatures led by a master technician performed painful surgery on Credo, as well as semen extraction. This was followed by a female hybrid who sat upon Credo and made love to him. Credo noticed the scales around the mouths of some of the creatures and understood this to be the domain of the Chitauri, or reptilians. In trying to understand what happened to him, Credo came to one conclusion: that they, the Chitauri, were not aliens, but indigenous to this planet, and they were harvesting humans and nourishing themselves from extreme emotions that occur when humans are driven to activities associated with sex, violence, and planetary destruction.
This is how we believe the Chitauri look like. They were created in this. You see, sir, you white people say that there are alien beings on this earth. No, you are wrong. The earth in which we live has produced 24 different races during its long existence. Please, this is how a Chitauri looks like. It stands about 11 feet high. It is a very slender being which seems not to have a bone structure. Its fingers have no joints. They are more as if the bones in here were flexible. Some of the Chitauri have got 3 claws with a thumb. Some have got 6 claws with a thumb. And some of the Chitauris have got horns on their heads. What you think is the skin of the creature is actually a tight-fitting costume that the creature is wearing. Under this grey costume, the creature, say, is pinkish white, like a freshly skinned animal, and its eyes are round with split pupils. These are goggles which the creature is wearing.
This lecture has proved to be quite disturbing. It forms the basis of an understanding that a higher intelligence coexists with us humans, engages in abductions, and is of a species that influences life, perhaps political life, on this planet. Secret societies and rituals jealously guard information regarding the reptilians. Let us now summarize today's lecture. Secret societies and rituals surround the occult knowledge worldwide. Chitauri, or reptilians, live in caverns below the Mutwa mountains in Zimbabwe. These reptilians are indigenous to Earth. The small worker greys are reptilian hybrids in suits, with black almond eye covers hiding the reptilian slit eyes. Rituals exist today within secret societies, where opposing members of political parties share membership within the same secret club, i.e. George Bush and John Kerry. They both belong to the Skull and Bones. Elites are known to commune with entities. An example is at the Bohemian Grove, as infiltrated and filmed by Alex Jones. Please go to YouTube to watch these films.